Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some time with me today. I really appreciate it. Today I'm doing a tag and it's called the Products That Have Stood the Test of Time tag. It's also been called the Timeless Products tag, but I was tagged by Carla and Cindy from the Two Real Chicks channel, and if you don't know Carla and Cindy, you will have to go and say hi to them. They are just fabulous. They're two good friends, and you can see their friendship on screen. It's just so lovely and heartwarming, and they're just, as they say, real. So you get real reviews, real opinions, and they're just fantastic. So thank you, Carla and Cindy, for tagging me. I'm so happy to do this tag. So I had a little think about it, and I suppose there's two ways you can look at it. It's maybe timeless as in products that have been on the market for a long time, or products that have stood the test of time, products that meaning perhaps products that you repurchase on a regular basis. So I have a little mix of the two. So I'm going to start off with something that I have repurchased a couple of times, and that is also an old brand, and it is the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish Foundation. Now you can see this is the old, gets very marked with finger marks. This is the old packaging, and I'm in the colour number 22 Vanilla. I have a lovely big light in front of me because it's evening time, so I hope the lighting is okay, and I'll just show this to you. There it is. It's very well used, as you can see. It's a cream foundation. You can apply it with a sponge. I often just put it on with my fingers and then blend it with a brush. But it's pretty full coverage, but you can sheer it out as well. I think the idea behind it at the time was that if you put it on with a dry sponge, you got a heavier coverage, and if you put it on with a wet sponge, it was a more sheer coverage. And I think Elizabeth Arden was established in, I think, 1910. I was looking them up because I was checking the years that the brands were established, and Elizabeth Arden, yes, it was 1910 Elizabeth Arden was established. So yeah, it's a fabulous brand, and I have repurchased it's not the same shade. I couldn't get the same shade in this particular formulation because there's a new formulation which I'm dying to try. So that's my first one. Staying with timeless brands, Chanel. Now I'm not sure, does it, when I looked this up, does it say when Chanel was, let me just check. Sorry, my phone is very slow, but I know it's early 1900s, I think. 1910, so the same year as Elizabeth Arden. And I have two Chanel products. I used to wear a Chanel foundation, and it was the Lift, what was it called? I think it was Lift Lumiere. And I finished it over the last few months, but and I loved it. I was very sad to see it go, but it was rather the higher end price for foundation, so as yet I haven't repurchased. But this is a Chanel lipstick, and it's a classic. It's red, well, reddish, and it's called Marie, and I'm wearing it today, and that is a lipstick that I can pull out anytime. It goes with lots of things. It's not too red, and yet it's enough of a statement lip, and that's the shade there. I hope you can see that, 430 Marie. Another Chanel product. How many of us have a Chanel fragrance in our armory? I suppose the most famous and probably the most classic is Chanel No. 5. For me, I've had it. I don't particularly, I do like it, but I just find it's a little bit too heavy for me. I like a lighter scent, and this one is Coco Mademoiselle. You won't be able to read it, I don't think. It's, maybe you will, it's printed there, because this is in a little, atomizer. So you have it like this. It's got the Chanel logo, and you twist it and you spritz, and you have your perfume, and it's refillable. My sister gave me this. I can't remember how I open it. I think I have did I pull it? I can't remember. Anyway, you can refill that, so that's a classic. And I love it. And when I put it on, I really only need one spritz and it just, the scent lingers. It's really, really beautiful. Another tried and tested and tried and true brand is Rimmel, and I've spoken about Rimmel products many times in my previous videos. This one is the Lasting Finish Breathable Foundation, which I've been talking about in the last few months. I absolutely love this foundation. I think I did check it. Rimmel was established, oh gosh, it's gone out of my head now. I think it was 1834. Let me check. Sorry. Yes, 1834 in London, in the United Kingdom. And I don't think there's a lady among us who doesn't currently have a Rimmel product or hasn't had one in the past or isn't going to have one in the future. Everybody has tried Rimmel. They are absolutely fabulous products. So this one is my favourite foundation of theirs. I've tried others, but this one is particularly my favourite, and it's in the colour Ivory. I think it's the old glasses. Yes, it's 100 Ivory, and it's a medium coverage foundation. And what I really like about it is that it is breathable and it's very buildable as well. So it gives a lovely natural finish, but you can build it up. So that is a fabulous foundation by Rimmel. Another classic Rimmel product is their Exaggerate lip liner in the colour East End Snob. I don't know if you'll be able to read it. I can barely read it myself. Where is it? There. You might be able to pick that up. East End Snob. And this one is a twistable. It's a gorgeous shade. Oh, I've just broken the top of it. But anyway, it's a gorgeous shade. I think I had enough there to just swatch it for you. You do have to be careful. That's it there. So it's a kind of a nice pinky colour, and goes with lots and lots of different lip combinations. So a classic there as well. For eyes, I have two products that they're not necessarily old brands, but these are products that I would turn to regularly. And one is a palette, and it's the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. My daughter brought me this back from the States a couple of years ago, and it still it smells perfect, and I love using it. And as you can see, it's well dipped into, I don't know if you can see the dips, possibly not with the lighting, but this one here in particular, this one has nearly hit pan, this one, lots of them. It's got a little mirror, it has its little leaflet to explain how to give you ideas on how to use them. It's aluminium packaging. Love it. It's lovely and neat, and you can get lots of different looks from that. So I absolutely love that palette by Too Faced. That's tried and tested by me. And another favourite of mine for eyes is a single shadow, and it is Stila Kitten. That's it there. Sorry, the lighting is very bright. Stila Kitten, and that's it. And I love Stila Kitten, and so does my daughter. It's absolutely beautiful for putting a pop of brightness onto the centre of your lid or into the corner. And I'll just show you. I can find a little fluffy brush. This one here maybe. Just to pop a little on the lid. And it just brightens up the eye look. I hope you can see that by comparison with the other one. I'll pop a little more on so you can see. I don't know if you can see the difference there, but it just brightens the lid. I'll do it to balance things up. And my daughter loves this, and I have actually hit pan. And another, you can pop it there into the corner of your eye there, and it brightens that whole area. So that's tried and true, and as you can see, I have hit pan on it actually just now. So that is a well used product. The last, oh no, I have another one. This is a blush, and this is a MAC blush, and it's MAC Melba, and this is one that I have it on at the moment, and this is one that I would turn to regularly. Winter, spring, summer, autumn, winter, it doesn't matter, because it's a kind of a neutral shade and it goes with lots of things. I absolutely love it. You won't be able to read the name because it's worn off, but that's it there, MAC Melba. So I love that as well. And I think MAC, let me see, let me check my trusty phone. MAC was founded in 1984 in Toronto in Canada, so relatively new, considering that Rimmel was established in 1834? Yeah, quite a well trusted. Let me just check that again. Was it 1834 or 1884? No, 1834. So along with the MAC blush is a tool, and this is my Bobbi Brown blush brush, and I use this every single day, and I've referred to it when I've been doing Get Ready With Me's as well. I use it every single day. I cannot remember when this was given to me. It was given to me for my birthday one year, as one of my gifts from my children, and I can't remember when that was, so that will tell you. This is a fabulous brush. It is still in perfect condition. It doesn't shed, it washes beautifully, and it works. It applies the product beautifully. You know, it's just a classic. So that's another tried and trusted product. So that's all I have. Oh no, I'm nearly forgetting. For skincare. Now, it's not the brand as such, it is the product itself, and this just happens to be the brand Atlantic Aromatics, and if you've watched me before, you'll have heard me speak about this particular product, and it is rosehip seed oil, and I have been using rosehip seed oil for at least 10, 12, maybe 15 years. I can't remember when I started using it, and that's being very, very honest. I wouldn't be without it. It's a fabulous oil for your skin. It's full of vitamin A, so you're getting all the lovely anti-aging properties without the side effects. I would often put this into a body oil as well, or you can pop it into a body lotion. It's really good for the skin on your body as well. So rosehip oil is another product that has lasted the test of time for me. So that actually is all I have to show you. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what are your products that have lasted the test of time. I'd love to know what your favourites are, and what your timeless products are. Thank you again to Carla and Cindy for tagging me. I'm really honoured that you would think of me, and leave a comment below. I love chatting to you. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I so appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed and you've enjoyed what you've seen, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it, and then you'll be notified as to when I upload a video, which in general is about twice a week. This week, I'm sorry, I missed one. My daughter was doing mock exams. She's doing her state exams in June, and in February they do like a dry run, so they have a practice, but it's done as if they're doing the exams, so the pressure is on, and so she's been doing those. She's finished now, so she's having a little chance to relax, so that's kind of what kept me away from making videos this week. And also, it's just so dark, you know, I'm making this video in the evening, which I never do, or very rarely do. I borrowed a lamp, so I hope the lighting is okay. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a fabulous weekend, and I'll talk to you very soon in the next one. Bye!